Once upon a time, there was a little kitten with white fur and bright eyes named Snowflake. Snowflake lived in a peaceful and cozy village surrounded by forests and mountains. He was the most curious and adventurous kitten of them all, always seeking new adventures to embark upon. One day, while exploring the outskirts of the village, Snowflake ventured too far into the dense forest without realizing that he had wandered far from home. When he finally noticed that he was lost, he tried to find his way back, but every step he took seemed to lead him farther away from the village. Snowflake felt scared and alone, not knowing how to find his way back home. He sought shelter in a hollow between the roots of a large tree, and from there, he meowed, hoping that someone would hear him and come to his rescue. However, the forest remained silent, and nobody seemed to come to his aid. Hours passed, and Snowflake started to feel more and more sad and hopeless. He felt as if nobody wanted him or missed him in the village. Just when his spirits were at their lowest, he heard soft footsteps approaching. It was an elderly woman named Clara, who walked through the forest every day to collect medicinal herbs. Upon finding the little kitten, Clara could see the sadness in his eyes and decided to take him to her humble home. There, she gave him a bowl of milk and spoke to him with affection while gently petting him. Snowflake immediately felt the warmth of Clara's love and knew that he had found a safe place. In the following days, Snowflake grew accustomed to his new life with Clara and her small house in the forest. The elderly woman cared for him lovingly, and he accompanied her on her daily walks. Despite the joy of his new companionship, Snowflake still longed to return to the village and his original home. One afternoon, while Clara and Snowflake were walking along the edge of the forest, they encountered a group of children from the village who had been searching for Snowflake desperately. Upon seeing him, the children shouted in excitement and ran towards him, surrounding him with affection. Snowflake purred happily as he received hugs and caresses from the children. Clara approached the children's parents and told them how she had found Snowflake lost in the forest. The parents thanked Clara for taking care of him and invited her to visit the village whenever she wanted. Clara kindly accepted the invitation but also knew that Snowflake belonged to the village and should return to his feline family. With a bittersweet heart, Clara said goodbye to Snowflake, knowing that she would miss him greatly, but also understanding that it was the right thing for the little kitten. Snowflake happily returned to his home in the village, and although he never forgot Clara and her kindness, he now had an even greater appreciation for his home and his family. From that day on, Snowflake never strayed so far from the village again, but he always remembered his adventure in the forest and the kind elderly woman who provided him with love and shelter when he needed it the most. And so, the kitten learned that life is full of surprises, unexpected friendships, and that sometimes, getting lost can lead you to find what you value the most.